During World War II, the murderous butcher Reinhard Heydrich was driving down a street in Prague. Suddenly, a man rushed out from the roadside, pulled out a gun and pulled the trigger, but at the crucial moment, the gun jammed. Heydrich jumped out of the car trying to flee. Another assassin quickly threw a grenade. With a deafening explosion, the devil was finally sent to hell. This was the famous Operation Anthropoid. When Hitler heard that his successor had been assassinated, he ordered brutal retaliation against Prague. To find the killers, Nazi soldiers posted wanted posters everywhere. The radio broadcast the search 24 hours a day. They even threatened local police, saying if they didn't find the culprits, they would be executed. 2 days passed without any leads. Under immense pressure, the police intercepted a letter one night. In fact, it was just a love letter, but the writing was vague. Desperate for a scapegoat, the Nazi officers twisted the letter's meaning. The young man who wrote the love letter was arrested, dragging his beloved into the nightmare as well. After brutal torture, the woman finally said the letter was for a family in Litis village. Although there was no real evidence, the heartless Nazis, eager to please Hitler, decided to manufacture a crime. They secretly planted a radio transmitter in the village as false evidence. Then on June 9, 1942, they launched the infamous Litis massacre. At the time, the village was peaceful. Little girls walked to school, chatting and laughing, but in the next moment, hell would descend upon them. Nazi troops surrounded Litis on all sides. They stormed into homes, pulled out the planted radio, and began the arrests. Men, women, children, no one was spared. Even the cows in the village were not left alone. After rounding up the villagers, the Nazis set fire to their homes with gasoline. Terrified, the villagers could only tremble in silence, praying for a miracle. Then the Nazis dragged all the men outside, lined them up, and executed them one by one. After slaughtering the men, the Nazis turned to the women and children. They ripped the babies from their mothers' arms. The air was filled with wailing cries. Claiming it was for a health inspection, the Nazis seized all the children. The helpless mothers could only claw at the paint on the windows, trying to catch one last glimpse of their children. Helpless, they watched as the Nazis loaded the children into trucks. What the Nazis did next was beyond inhuman. They used poison gas to murder 88 innocent children.